Chelsea fans are really blessed. I think when it comes to this shirt, their home shirt, or even their away shirt, I do have my thoughts on their away shirt, but I think as a football club, when it comes to Chelsea, there's really a lot of testing grounds for them to create beautiful shirts. And I really love this one. I think there's nothing I can go and say negative about it, because I think Nike do good things with football shirts. I think when it comes to Chelsea this season, there's a lot of positivity. I think last year was a great season for them. And to have players like Lukaku now don the shirt for Chelsea once again, it does break my heart personally. But this shirt on any player at that club, I'm surprised that not many people are buying into it. I actually have tempted myself to get this one with Sam Kerr on the back, as every other Chelsea shirt I've thought about getting, but I can't really do that. As you know, I am a United supporter, and a lot of people have questioned me in episodes saying, you know, stop stating who you support. Well, it is my channel, and I have to say I am a United supporter, and I do like this shirt. And shout out to 3032 FC. I know he's gonna say, but Alex, you said you can't like two teams. I don't like the team, I like the shirt. And it makes sense. When it comes to this shirt, I love everything about it. There is a lot to like about it. Now, it does remind me of a few other shirts. Looking at the detail of the brushstrokes that are within this shirt, which again is taken from inspiration from the London fashion scene, of course, the lifestyle scene. When it comes to London itself, it is a great city. I personally have always tempted to move over there. I love everything about that sort of resemblance, but it's the brushstrokes here today on this shirt that remind me of the Atletico Madrid shirt. I'm gonna show you on the screen right now. The design elements within this, I can see a few of the vectors that are used in the design for that shirt within this shirt. So not sure if it's coincidence or of course if it's just shared design specs. Within neckline, we do have the Pride of London, a nice little detailing additional piece to all of the Chelsea shirts this season. I do like that it works well with the colorway. When you do, of course, look at the shirt with the coat hanger, you do see how the orange does pop out and really work well with the turquoise color here. And to be exact with the color names and, you know, of course, the Pantone color codes, it is known as the Hyper Crimson and the Blue Sterry, which is probably the worst name that I think anyone could have given a color. The Holy Trinity on this shirt, and of course, if you are new to this channel, the Holy Trinity for me is the 1, 2, 3, the front three elemental pieces that make the shirt. I know when it comes to the three, it is pretty big, but it works so well in this color. Looking at the detail of this sort of, you know, blue and black on the shirt, the orange is the perfect color. The fact that they've, you know, chosen this color to be the secondary choice to this shirt, I think they've done a great job. They could have just gone for a white, but I think this nice hyper crimson sort of orangey color works perfectly well. We do have both the club badge and the Nike logo here stitched on, while the 3 is heat pressed. On the left hand side here, we do have the Hyundai logo. And on that note about mentioning the Hyundai sponsorship on the left here, I've noticed that every other league doesn't feature any sponsorship apart from the main one at the front. So I'm not sure, I've got to do my research on that, but it's great that the Premier League does, you know, have that across all the shirts. And then my question would be, does that come as a free sponsorship for the club on all the shirts, or that's got to be an internal, you know, agreement that they have? Because I think every Premier League kit that I've actually reviewed on this channel does actually have that sponsorship on the left sleeve. The shirt itself is a 4-panel system that is all attached with beautiful stitching internally. We do have a nice black elastic on each sleeve, while it does feature also an overlapping collar, which is unique. I've not seen this on any other Nike shirt this season. They've got a meshy sort of system here at the front. This is a player spec. It isn't a dry fit advance, and the fact that we do see this detailing in a mesh form on a fan spec is really great. I think this is a good step forward. I'm hoping to see this in other Nike fan spec shirts. But out of all the Nike shirts this season that I've reviewed on this channel, I have to say this does feature the best collar and neckline. So this is definitely going to give it a booster in its review, and to give it a rating out of 5 today, this is getting a 4.5 out of 5. I would give it a 0.5 because I just love that mesh system that we see here. So overall, It's a great shirt. Chelsea fans, you're really lucky. If you are going to buy this one, please make sure to check out Ultra Football. Massive supporters of this channel. Every kit that I reviewed for this season and the last have been supplied to me by my good friends at Ultra Football. And of course, if you are getting a name set, please get Sam Kerr. Otherwise, make sure to get Lukaku, or even give Timo Werner a bit of a shout out. The guy does miss a lot of goals, but yeah, let's just see how the season goes for them. I'm hoping to see some other Nike teams use this colorway. I think this is a great design, and I think the color choices that they've gone for primary and secondary in the Nike Pantone colors, we are going to see for future times. A nice little trick that I've said in most of my episodes, if you do want to find similar Nike items like sneakers or pants to wear alongside your kits, is search up the name that are used within your kit. For example, today's one, just search up Hyper Crimson in the Nike search bar. Giving it the good old talking shirt test review, I'm going to say that this is a strong neckline. I think, again, when it comes to the quality of fan spec shirts, whether it's Nike, Adidas or Puma, they do a great job. I have no problem with those shirts. It is a bit thicker than most shirts, and I think when you flip the shirt inside out, you do see how thick it is, but also it's crazy to see the design elements that we see at the front, but then of course, when you flip it inside out, it does remind me of a good old Houston Hornets shirt colorway. As always, I do like to note this, but when you look at a shirt like this, and of course a Nike shirt, you can see the amount of detailing that goes into the stitching, and of course even the color choice of the stitching. The fact that they've gone for the same thread within the material of the shirt to allow the panels to work together does really give a bonus for me. I'm not a huge fan. I always like to shout out Yarkor, probably one of my most hated brands. They always use a white stitching for a lot of their panels, and it really lets down the shirt when you flip it inside out. A little addition to this episode, if you're looking to identify this shirt, if you buy it or any other Nike shirt, flip the shirt inside out, and usually on the left hand side at the bottom, you do have a nice little number code here that you can search up into Google, and it should come up with a product code that resembles this shirt. It's really gonna hurt me, but I have to say this is by far a great shirt, and I love it so much. I think I would definitely invest into one with a Sam Kerr, as mentioned earlier in the episode. But yeah, Chelsea, Nike, really excited. I love the partnership. It's been a couple of seasons so far, so who knows where we'll go next year. I know last season and the season before that were pretty good, and even this year I think they've done a great job with all three kits. I don't think we'll be seeing a fourth shirt this season, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you like this one? Today's shirt is a medium, so it does fit a bit snug. Compared to other Nike shirts, I've always gone for a size up, so I usually go for a medium or a large. So if you are fitting into a medium, always go the size up. But of course, if you are buying a dry fit advanced version, yeah, make sure to go the size up. Always go one up, because yeah, let's just say it does remind me of Kappa kits. I'll give you a little bit of a spin. Again, the colorway on this one works perfectly well. And of course, as I mentioned, it is inspired by the fashion scene. And as a lifestyle choice for your outfit of the week, whether it's summer or winter, this is one of the best shirts that you can wear with denim or most outfits. So I think that gives it a plus. And I do think that this is a 4.5 out of 5. And yeah, let me know, as always, what you think. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, please stay safe, stay away from stupid people, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.